Welcome to Slymo's World. Today we're going off. Well, g'day. Welcome back to Slymo's World. It's the next day, so welcome to the next day. Today we have our beautiful meat. It's been in the rigid edge overnight with the spices and the vinegar. So what we're going to do, it's going to end up hanging up in this bad boy here. So this is a dehydrator. I'll show you the other side of it later. And the way we know when the biltong's ready to go is it's going to lose about half of its weight. So I'm going to weigh it on this, write the weight down on the tag and hang it on the hook. And that way I can monitor it and just keep weighing it until you hit 50% roughly. And that's about where I like to have it. Still a bit soft, but well and truly cured. So let's get started. Some of these pieces that are a bit big, they're going to need to be sliced up a bit. I think we'll start with this one. So here's the process. Whoop, turn the scales on. You leave all the herbs and stuff on there and all the vinegar, it just drips off, dries out. Okay, so we've got 268 grams. 268. Get that ready to go. Hang it up. I like to hang it quite near the top of the piece, otherwise the top bit just sort of flops down. Like that. Tag on. And by doing it this way, I can keep one hand dry to right, and the other one good to go with this. First piece in, and you don't want them touching. That's also important. Okay, this one here, that'll just go in. $3.91. Oh, forgot to put that one on there. Come on, get on there. Get on there. Can't be that hard. So what have we got? Got $3.91. Hook. I think we'll hang it from there. Tag on. Try not to make too much of a mess. I think that they do stretch a bit when they hang. And you don't really want them sitting on the bottom. So I'm going to knock that one in half. Straight down the middle. So now I've just got two pieces about that big. On the scales, 273, so still a decent sized piece of steak, that. You can see the meat's changed colour. It's sort of gone a more browny grey colour. That's the vinegar doing its work. Oh, look at that. I don't know if you can see that. You can see the outside of the meat's already starting to cure. It's changed colour, but the inside's still lovely and pink. Same with this one, big fella. I think we'll have to knock him in half. Yeah, straight down the middle. That's just spectacularly good. 271. So we had 2 kilos of meat here. That's going to end up being about a kilogram of finished biltong. If you bought that from a biltong maker, supplier, producer, you probably pay about 120 bucks for that. But I got this whole piece of silverside for $80 odd. It's like $20 a kilo. It's not bad. And that's for top quality. Beautiful. I'll bring you around and show you what we got. Here we have the delightful Bench Foods dehydrator here with all of our stunningly delicious looking pieces of steak. This thing, you can run it at room temperature. You just set the temperature to below what the ambient temperature is. And you can up the temperature if you want to dehydrate fruit, or if you want to make jerky, that's actually made in a different way. That's using heat to dry it out a bit more quickly. It's a sort of slightly different product. Great thing about this is you're doing it in big pieces, so it dries from the outside and you get that fantastic inside, soft, lovely, still slightly pink, like medium rare beef. Ah, can't wait. It's really, really good. So it's all in there. Hopefully you can see that. I might take a close up. shut the lid and we'll turn it on. Now at the moment it's, what is it, 23 degrees in Brisbane. That's pretty good, but I think we can do a bit better. I think we'll go, we'll just stick it on for lots of hours. Timer. So I know this is going to take 4 days, so I just set the timer to the highest so I don't have to keep changing it, resetting it. I think what I'm going to do, I did this last time and it was pretty good. At first you got all the vinegar, it's kind of wet. I think it doesn't hurt to just up the temperature a little bit for the first like 12 hours, just to get that initial drying, get that stuff off there. Some of it drips off, some of it dries, and then I'm going to knock it back to 25 degrees. I think that should be perfect. So there they are, hanging there, a little bit of juice starting to drip off them. You can see they're swinging a little bit there. That's perfect. That just shows that the fan at the back is drawing air in, and then the air goes over the element, which is around sort of the edge of the fan, and then it exits at the front of the cabinet. Okay, so this is Biltong 24 hours later. See, it's getting nice and dry. Outside's dry, it's firming up a little bit, but still got a fair way to go. Hey champions, Slymo back, going off. 3 days later, Biltong went in on Wednesday, and it's Sunday now. Hang on, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. 4 days later, there you go. I did a video after day one. Day two, day three looked about the same. We're gonna have a bit of a weigh, see what's going on. Now, I did say that I was gonna do this at room temperature, and kind of started off that way, but it's a bit wet at the moment. Air's a bit damp, so I put a little bit of temperature into that, a little bit of heat into that. I've knocked it up to 30 degrees just to make sure it's actually drying. So here we go. We're going to have a bit of a weigh. So I don't have to take the hook out of the piece of biltong to stick it on the scales. I just put a hook on there, turn the scales on, like so. Take the hook off, and then I just whack my bit of tong straight on the plate. Hook and all. So what do we got? Look at this, fantastic. This was 302 grams, so we're looking about 150 grams for that. 198. So we've lost over 100 grams, just over. So that tells us we're going in the right direction. Now that's a nice looking piece of biltong. 391, so let's call it 200, we're after 237. I reckon just another day, we're probably cooking with gas. 273. 161, so we're getting close. Yeah, I reckon tomorrow we're going to be eating biltong, which makes me rather happy because I just ran out of my previous batch last night at the last piece. Yeah, anyway, that's it for now. It's going off. I think we'll be fine. Probably tomorrow, Biltong Day. Looking forward to it. Rightio. Welcome back to Slymo's World Kitchen, and it's day 6. It's taken 6 days, a bit damp around here at the moment, so taking a bit longer than normal, but biltong is kind of ready. Every piece except 2, which are a little bit thicker, are ready and good to go. Okay, we're going to weigh this piece. We're going to turn our scales on with our hook on the plate, like so, zero that out. This piece here started at 273 grams. Now I've got 131, so pretty much 50%. And that's the number I'm looking for. So I reckon that's perfect. We'll slice it down the middle and see how it looks. I think it's going to look pretty good. There we go. Lovely and pink in the middle. You see that crust on the outside? I'd say that's perfect. So I'm going to slice this fella up, put it in a box. Okay, so we've got our handy dandy trusty biltong slicer, plastic box, yet again not Tupperware, very unusual for this house. Let's go. Guess we're going to put that there. I like to slice this pretty thinly. Smells great. So you can go drier than this if you want. 50% sort of the minimum. And that's where I like it to be. But if you happen to like it a little bit harder and drier, you just knock yourself out. Really want to cut my finger into bits. So there we have it. Biltong. In the box. The world's worst vegan snack. Outstanding. So, there we have it. A little box of biltong. Delicious. See that inside is still a little bit pink. I found if you cut it, leave it in a box for a while, it kind of cures a little bit more. Somehow it gets better. I like to keep it in the fridge. That way I just know it's going to keep, it should keep anyway. It's dried, it's salted and cured. But it will keep longer in the fridge. Probably safely a week out of the fridge. I've had some in the fridge for like a couple of months or so. It's been absolutely fine. G'day, me again. Welcome to the veranda. It's giveaway time. We're going to give our Slymo's World limited edition red polo shirt away. And I went through my emails, all the emails that were sent to slymosworld@gmail.com. I think I got it right that time. And I've picked out the winner. I picked out the best email. So here we go. Dear Mr. Slymo, I think I deserve your beautiful limited edition red Slymo's World polo shirt because I'm your biggest fan. I think you have the best YouTube channel around. As you keep saying, it goes off. Thank you for coming stooging in my aeroplane and making a Slymo's World episode about that. I think I've worked out how my radio works now, so it might be safe to come stooging with me again sometime. Please keep making your fascinating, entertaining and thoroughly enjoyable content for all of us champions, so that we can go off with you. Yours sincerely, Scottolini. Scottolini, my old mate Scottolini, he's going to get the shirt. He's the dude with the aeroplane. Congratulations, Scottolini. I'll get the shirt to you pretty soon. See ya.
Slymo's World, the ultimate show.
Hey, what's this? I was quite content to be resting on the bench with the booze, cigar and nice pistol. I'm not much of a traveller, despite my reputation as a rambling lad. Where are you taking me? And what's up with this motor? Bit of an old wreck in it, and oi! The wheels on the wrong side. Oopsie, taking care that you gave me a bit of a bump there. Wait up, what are you doing, you daft bar? You're driving on the wrong side of the road. Are you trying to get us killed?
It's a thrill.